...1974.
I can't remember the time that it was broadcast, but I know that you had to get home from school by running to catch it.
It came on just before the news, you know. Absolutely wonderful spot.
You
know. This young man at Grange Calverley had written a story about this dog, an actual dog that he had called Roobarb, spelt with R-O-O. And he'd hawked it around every animation studio in London, and nobody wanted to touch it.
Oh, please go away, squeaked everyone.
He brought it round to me eventually. I think it was the last person he brought it to, and I looked at it and I thought, well, this looks like a bit of fun, you know, it looks good.
The oddest, doggiest character stood in the shed doorway, and then very slowly he trundled out into the centre of the lawn.
This horrendously bright lime green dog just seemed so cool and so capable of doing everything.
He plunged towards the garden, and his big yellow spike plonked into the green turf. And even Custard, the big fat cat from next door, came to laugh.
The cat was very mean and really didn't have much time for anybody except himself.
Well, 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 if it's not the old dog himself, sitting in a dustbin swinging from an earthquake-proof tree.
What's he doing there? You know, it's a terrible cat.
And tapped the dustbin hard enough to give poor old Rhubarb a headache for a fortnight.
But it's the balance between the idealistic, the doer, and the non-doer, the cynic. You know, he was totally cynical, that cat. He was really nasty.
Oh, plain chocolate money,
he groaned.
Haven't you any milk chocolate ones or ones with raspberry centres?
We had tremendous trouble getting a voice. So the BBC said, well, have you tried Richard Bryars? I said, who's he, you know?
I've been out of work all winter and really do need a job.
OK, so we got Richard Bryars, and he was perfect.
I'm a shadow, said the shape. Well, everyone's got one of those, explained Rhubarb. You'd have to be something else. But I'm a shadow boxer.
It just so happened that technology had introduced magic markers onto the market. So we started with these magic markers. Hey, these are good, aren't they? Yeah, great. Oh, dear, what a terrible smell. And then we hit on the magic wobble. There'd never, ever been a wobble before.
Clever, decided the bird. How do you do it?
Well, every drawing was done twice, so that there was a slight discrimination in the line. And it boiled, what we call boiled. Everything was on the move. And it gave it a tremendous energy.
Everything had been very classic and stylish before then. And suddenly here comes along this thing that was very psychedelic, very in your face.
I'd like Rhubarb to be a plate of jelly, said the bluebird. So he was, and everyone wobbled him.
It was pretty revolutionary for its time, you know. Nobody had ever done that sort of thing before.